All right, happy Thursday night, everybody. Welcome to the daily broadcast coming to you from the Arctic Air Studios. The air is Arctic tonight, and it's going to be hot in West Texas. This is, you get a little Indian summer this time of year, and this is what we're dealing with right now. It's going to be hot. You need to call the bear if your AC's puking up right now. If it's puking up, that probably tells me also ain't going to be a good deal when it gets cold. So call the bear, callthebear.com. If you're looking for a great career HVAC industry, you need to call the Bear as well. They're hiring right now. They're looking for awesome people. Great company to work for. Now tonight we've got Texas Tech football. Two questions. Really one question. What are you more concerned about as we sit here on a Thursday night with longtime foe North Texas, the Screaming Eagles, coming in? The fighting Texas State University from unnecessary roughness, or was it necessary roughness? I think it was necessary roughness. Scott Bakula, Kathy Ireland, great movie, really great movie. I'll even remind me, I'll tell you where I saw that movie in the theater for the first time. Really weird happenstance on that thing. Anyhow, North Texas coming into town. What are you more concerned about if you're a Tech fan, the offense or the defense? Also, Pac 12 expansion today. Hey, it could have been you. It could have been you, Tech fans, sitting here today in an alternate sports universe if it wasn't for Brett Yormark, and you'd be going, thank God we got Boise State and Fresno. Instead, it's the leftovers of the Pac 12. Could have been much worse. All right, so all that stuff going on tonight, whatever else is on your mind, we just enjoy hanging out with you guys, visiting. The communication lines are wide open thanks to Market Street and United Supermarkets, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on X, which is the same thing, and YouTube, our great YouTube people. YouTube people are just going crazy these days. We love it. We love all the YouTube people. And then, of course, everybody on Facebook Live. So all of you guys are getting taken care of by United Supermarkets and Market Street on the communications, and they communicate to you every day and say, drop on by, get some groceries, cool stuff. I went in today, and dang it, they got me. Donut holes is what they got me on today. Freaking donut holes, assorted donut holes. $4. How can I pass that up? I'm just a simple man. They should have known better. In three, in two. Good evening, West Texans, all you good, fine, friendly folks out there who wish you were. I'm Ryan Hyatt, theraiderland.com, the website. I'm sure you've already been there. You saw all the cool, awesome, amazing Raiderland hot links this morning. Check it out every day. We got cool stuff for you waiting for you at theraiderland.com. Everything we do, don't miss it in the mornings. Brought to you tonight by The Reserve, a culinary tavern in West Texas. Great brunch. Obviously, Saturday, early game, but they'll have the game on when you get there. And if you can't make it out to the stadium, you can always go there and check it out. Check out their brunch on Sunday. Obviously, a great regular week menu as well. 103rd Quaker, The Reserve. It's a culinary tavern. McAlpin Chiropractic, the official chiropractor of Raiderland. He's a great West Texan, Kevin McAlpin. He'll take care of you. And if your back gets out of whack, don't call a quack. Call Kevin Mack. Totally not his slogan. Should be. Something about laws. All right, let's do it. What do we want tonight? You want Tech football? Anything else? NFL? We got a good NFL game tonight. I like the Bills tonight against the fighting Dolphins. Have not seen if the rains are coming in yet. Been a little busy trying to get this thing ready for you guys. So maybe you guys can tell me what the weather's doing right there. But I still like Buffalo, and I still kind of like the under. Favorites go to die week 2 NFL over the last, 5-6 years. Favorites week 2 losing at a huge rate statistically. Don't keep that in mind. Craig says the talking box is on. Jakob says greetings. Paul, who's on X? We got two on the Twitter, 2 on the X, 1 on the Facebook. Now we just need the YouTube people. Concerned more about our offense. I think Coach D, who's Coach D? DeRuiter. Coach D has his defense under control. Well, John McGuire didn't think so on Monday. Joey can't lose this game or things will get nasty for him. Yeah. Things get nasty for Tech coaches when they lose to North Texas. Ask Spike Dykes, 88, 97, 99. The last one in 99 pretty much sealed up his firing. Oh, I'm sorry, he wasn't fired. He was allowed to retire. Coach, you're going to retire at the end of the year. Congratulations. I am? Yeah. Congratulations. We wish CJ Kumar Rocker making his first start in the majors for the Rangers tonight. Happy Kumar Rocker Day. You got him and Leiter coming off the Vandy boys. I was texting David Collier. He's a very popular TV host here. And that if you go back and you look at the years that Texas Tech was in Omaha, we could put together a hell of a Major League Baseball all Omaha team from the years Tech was there in 14, 16, 18, 19. And certainly Kumar Rocker would be on there. Sat there and watched him for about 2 innings one afternoon. Dude was electric. Amazing. Unbelievable. And yeah, he gets at least today, maybe 2 more starts for the Rangers. Happy Kumar Rocker Day to those who celebrate. John says, funny when you ask about the offense, the talk goes back to the defense, or we ask about the defense, and the talk goes back to the offense. What are you more concerned about, offense or defense? You've got a small sample size on this team so far. In one game, the offense looked good against ACU, and the defense looked like crap. In the other game, the offense only put up 16 points and looked like crap. And the defense looked like slightly less than crap, but not completely away from crap pull-up. I will still submit that last Saturday night in Pullman, the defense was put in horrible positions over and over and over. And when you do that to a college defense, eventually it ain't going to work out. And I think I've got this right. I don't think Washington State had a scoring drive on a drive that started in their territory. They ran 57% of their plays in Tech's territory last Saturday night. Could be wrong. Now, did they give up huge chunk plays? Absolutely they did. Did they get eviscerated by Mateer, the running quarterback? Yeah, they did. They also got put in horrible positions. I thought they were better. I thought when the game was in doubt, in contest, that they were bailing you out and doing everything they could, and you didn't do anything to help them on the backside. Talking about the offense. So it's 2 games, and one, the offense was looking all right. One, they were bad. Defense, bad, not quite as bad. What are you more concerned about going into this weekend? What will we learn when the elf, Eric Morris? I don't know if you guys know this. Have you guys been paying attention to the media? Apparently, Eric Morris, he was a high school football player at Shallowater, which is right outside of Lubbock. And then he went to Texas Tech, and he played for Mike Leach. And now he's coming back, and he's bringing a team back where the only thing he ever wanted to do was be a Red Raider. And then he was an assistant coach, and then he got the hell out, started doing his own thing. I don't know if you guys have seen that. You know? I don't know if you have. So you tell me tonight, offense, defense, what are you more concerned about? Against a team of North Texas State, and I'm going to call them North Texas State because I can. Given the coach and the offense they run and what we see, but what their defense level ought to be at, if the Tech offense struggles again this week, I'm more concerned about the offense than the defense. That if the offense has problems, that will concern me more than the defense. This is a adequate offense. Not great. And we hadn't even got to Big 12 play. We'll deal with that, when we get to Big 12 play. This is one game at a time right now for the Red Raiders. But I would be much more concerned if the offense looks bad this weekend versus if the defense is giving up some points. CJ, we had the offense. We had offense first game and no defense. Second game, no offense. Third game, hopefully both show up. Concerned about North Texas. Why? What bothers you about them? Are you worried about them? I think they're healthy. I think everybody's doing good there, socially, economically. There's our man, first man in off Facebook. No, pardon me, YouTube. Got to get my icons right. First man in off YouTube. We love the YouTube people. You YouTube people are being great to us. Share it. Invite people in. I wonder if Tech will play better since it's at 11. No. Tech usually plays horrible at 11. Historically, significantly, and otherwise, No Texas Tech student really does anything good before noon, academically or physically. And it just is. It's just, I expect a slow start both teams. 11 o'clock. No, good God, no college football game should start before noon. That's just the dumbest thing. This is not a junior high or JV game on a Saturday where we got to get the buses back. The whole idea of playing 11 o'clock central games, noon local, the earliest it should ever be. You guys shouldn't put up with it. Tech shouldn't put up with it. The Big 12 shouldn't put up with it. But the Big 12 is just happy not to be the Pac 12 right now. So you put up with it. Yeah, brutal starting at 9 at night. Well, it wasn't 9 at night. It was, 7 their time. Going forward on fourth down and not getting it will bite you. Ask our defense. I don't even have to ask him. I watched it. Just hope Morton is healthy. Maybe he had a bad game last week. I'm going to go with the idea that he's healthy. They do an injury release now at Texas Tech, which is just like the NFL, except it's not. And he's not on it, so I assume he's 100% healthy. That entire game, I kept watching a guy throwing the football that wasn't stepping up, wasn't throwing, had one or two good throws. And it made me wonder what the hell's going on with the arm. Hopefully he had a bad night. Chris, at least they have the right uniform combo. There you go. They're going with the black lids, the scarlet jerseys. It's a damn near perfect uniform combo with the white pants. I would invert the stripes and have the red stripes with the black outline. And then the only thing wrong really with the top, we still got to work on the number font. We're close. We're real close. These are the best uniforms Tech's had in a long time. And it needs to say Texas Tech across the front, not Red Raiders. Always Texas Tech, not Red Raiders. Texas Tech. Helmet, not bad. Give me the regular black with the real double T. Get rid of the 3D double T on the helmet. You can't see it. It's muddy. It's murked up. It's not good. The real double T pops off that. You give me those 3 changes on that uniform, and it's damn near perfect. Thank you, Adidas. Fox primetime game at 11. Yeah, primetime. Craig, cartoons aren't even over at 11 on Saturday morning. Are they not? I don't know. What concerns you more right now about Texas Tech football? Offense, defense, you tell me. Pac-12 expanding. It could have been the Big 12. You should have woken up this morning and seen the headline and said, thank you, Brett Yormark, for not being the Pac-12. Because in an alternate football universe, that's Tech. That's the Big 12. Getting picked apart, teams leaving, and you're sitting there just glad that you could get a Boise State and a San Diego State. Now, I applaud the Pac-12, both teams, for doing what they can. The best thing about this is they get to the pay window, and we start the whole contract series going on TV right negotiations all over again. We established a little bit of a bottom floor for the West Coast games. Then we go, all right, let's start doing this all over again. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. John says, call me old. You're old, you son of a. Oh, I don't care what we wear. Just want to win. I'm sure you're in the minority. I have no idea if you're in the minority or not. I actually do care about uniforms because they're uniforms. They're work clothes. And to me, it's all a part of how you go about your business. That you don't worry about fashion. You don't worry about anything. You have a home uniform, a road uniform, and every now and then you might do a throwback. Like every 2 or 3 years, you might do something special. But otherwise, it's work clothes. And we look good. We look good doing it. And we have a consistent thread uniform that goes through the years and the decades that Texas Tech fans from 30, 40, 50 years ago and 50 years from now go, dang, that's right. That's Texas Tech. That's what we look like. It can be done. It has been done. And it works pretty well. So I'm not saying you're old. I'm not saying you're dumb. I just say I disagree with you. I do think that how we do anything is how we do everything. Hold on. That was a David Wells saying. But actually, he was right about that. He just didn't do it. He just didn't do it. Everything matters, or nothing matters. Russell, not concerned about the kicking game. I got like 8 kickers and 5 punters and return guys out the wazoo. Right now, Coach Perry, Ken Perry, the coach of the year so far for me, what special teams have done. Russ is on Facebook. 11 or 12 bubble screens in the Wazoo game is too many. I'm well documented on why I hate the play. I get it. I understand it. You can trot out any stat you want, Zach, and tell me you average 7.5 on this. I don't care. I hate the play. You're not going to change me. They should go after Stanford and Cal next when they make regional sense. Talking about the fact, actually, there were some people thinking that they'd try to jump. They signed a death pact. They'd have to go to court to get out of the ACC. Won't matter in 5 years. Russ, uni should be all black at home and red jersey and black pants for road games. I couldn't disagree with you more. That's hideous. It's horrible. It's awful. Thanks for playing. Look like Slayton High School, red on black. All black. You look like ninjas walking around in pajamas. All black, please. Awful. Hideous. Hideous look. Never do it. Hate it. Get rid of it. If I were the athletic director, totally ban it. 100%. What concerns you the most right now about Tech football? Offense, defense. We have Pac-12 expansion. Could have been the Big 12. You thank Brett Yormark that today you're where you are because you have taken in teams, and every team you have taken in is better than the 4 teams out of the Mountain West that just went into the Pac-12 or whatever we want to call it. But you could have easily been sitting there desperate for those teams had Brett Yormark not been as active as he was doing what he did. And we say all this knowing that in about 4, 5, 6, 7 years, it's all going to blow up. Could blow up faster. And I don't begrudge. Hell, Washington State and Oregon State ought to get a medal for doing what they're doing. They're remaining viable. They're going to get a TV contract for a couple of years and remain viable. My God, one of them might even get in the playoff. Who knows? Anything's possible. Whatever else is on your mind this week, things we have discussed, not discussed. What was it? Overrated, underrated, rated, right? Cookies. Yeah, we were talking about cookies earlier this week. Your favorite cookies. Underrated, overrated, rated, right? Cookies. I'm trying to think if there was anything else weird that we didn't get to on some of the discussions this week. Nutter butter cookie, underrated right off the bat. Fig Newton, probably underrated. Probably underrated. Oreo cookies, any and all, overrated. Hydrox cookies, overrated. Danny's there on the he's on the YouTube channel. I think Joey said he was surprised how bad the defense was after ACU, since the defense was better than the offense during the scrimmages. That concerns me for both. Yeah, and that's why spring, fall, whatever, intra-squad scrimmages. Nobody looks good, nobody looks bad, because if one side of the ball looks good, you're going, what the hell's wrong with the offense? Verse versa. Did you hear about the Aggie? Hear about the Texas Aggie who thought vice versa was dirty poetry? There you go. But yeah, maybe the reason the defense looked good is your offense looked like crap. I don't know. But you can't take away anything and extrapolate it from an intra-squad scrimmage other than some individual player performances. Overall team performances in intra-squad, no. I mean, unless you just got a defense that is just so good that the offense can't breathe, and then you go, yeah, they better be good. So yeah, when he said that, and I heard the comment, I'm like, don't say that. Don't do that. You're smarter than that, Joey. J. Tracy Bird. White unis always showed grass stains back in the day, doing a little work. Yeah, that's why get the good white pants. You know, get some good white pants on it. Get on that. You always want to have at home, I think, white pants and put your color on top and go from there. And good football playing breeches always have good manly stripes on them. Solid white breeches, you look like you're wearing pajamas. You're like you're over to sleepover with your cousin and you're 5 years old and you got your white socks on and your white pajamas and you run around. Talk about you, University of Texas. Hate solid white pants. Jeez. And it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that back in the 70s and 80s when we wore white pants, a lot of times you kind of see through them. Always wear shorts, not just a jock. Russell says, hold on. Chris, Keebler Elves cookies underrated. You're talking like them fudge rounds and different things like that? I'll give you a little bit on that. Joseph, biggest concern at Tech, with Tech, is we just don't know how to win. I felt this way for 10 plus years. You've had winning seasons the last 2 years. You've won some bowl games. I know what you're saying. I get it. You want to win at a higher level, but they've actually won. They've had a winning record in Big 12 play. For all the people trying to run Joey McGuire out of town, he's had a better start in 2 years than anybody else has since going back to the 90s. Chris, best road look, black helmets, white tops, red pants. I can get behind that. That was a staple for Texas Tech in the 60s, 70s. Moore gets away from it in the early 80s, going with the LA Raiders look with the silver pants and the black tops. Spike put them back in some red pants. I like it. White top, black number, red pants, by the way. Texas Tech across the front, not Red Raiders. Give me some good stripes on the sleeves. I'm good with it. I like the red pants with the white top and the black helmet. Is there a chance North Texas wins this weekend, in my opinion? Michael is asking me about my opinion and if I think North Texas could win. Absolutely. 100%. North Texas could win this game. I have history on my side. I've seen it 3 times in Jones Stadium against good teams, average teams, doesn't matter. And none of the teams that beat Tech were as good as the team that Eric Morris will bring in this weekend. So could North Texas beat Tech? Damn right they could. 100%. Absolutely. Timbo says offense more concerning, a lot to fix. You tell me what needs to be fixed first. Where do you go and what needs to be fixed first with the Texas Tech offense? I have thoughts. I hear yours. Randy, Alabama. Talking about Keith Jackson. Alabama has great all-white unis, good strong stripes, proper font used for numbers. Yeah, and I still don't like them, but they do have good uniform, and they do have good stripes. And they've worn it. They do, the right look. So I can get behind it because it's the same damn uniform they wore in 1950 and 1960. You get the idea. And for some reason, they don't have to change uniforms every week to try to get recruits. I wonder why that is. I thought recruits like clothes. I was told that by different people over the years. Uniforms really do matter. They do. And you can take it out of the equation by just wearing your damn uniform. Yeah, uniforms don't make you win. Uniforms almost made you lost if you were Oklahoma against Houston. Oklahoma wearing a hideous, horrible, decidedly bad throwback that they have trotted out before for no reason whatsoever. And they trotted out, and they shouldn't, because it wasn't from a particularly great era of Bud Wilkinson football. Just wear the damn uniform, OU. Don't quit screwing around. Every time OU deviates from their really good uniform, they look like they play like crap. Who's winning tonight, Bills or Dolphins? I'm going with the Bills tonight. Like Buffalo. I still need a weather report. Collier, anybody can get me a weather? Is it raining yet? If it is raining, that will be problematic for Miami and Tua. He has tiny hands, little tiny hands, hard to grip the ball. And if the wind's up, I like Buffalo and I like the under. And please do not do a same game parlay. Never, ever, ever do a same game parlay. If you guys are on those websites or things where you can do that, that is sucker bet. Do not do same game parlays. Ever. Okay? Don't do it. Tech football gone downhill since they reintroduced the white helmet. Well, technically. when they started jacking around with the helmet. The white helmet, occasionally, every few years, like 3 or 4 years, you might bust it out. Every now and then, but not every year. No. Jared, I miss the football uniforms where you could grab the tail and stretch the back end out a good 5 yards. The old tearaways, the mesh tearaways, I don't know how old you are. I wore 1 year of, like, we were having to wear leftover uniforms because LISD was cheap. So 1 year, actually, we did play in some leftover tearaways. They were glory. I loved it. It was great. They're awful. Timbo, I agree. This is not the same mean green from those upsets. It is scary. And that's what I mean. When you ask me, can they beat you? Yeah, because worse teams have probably beaten better teams at Texas Tech. Still can't believe my first game as a student. Scotty Davis and North Texas roll in September 1988. And Tech's rolling, like, second play of the game. Tech hits a pass. Tolliver hits, I think, Wayne Walker on a little out pattern, a little quick hitter on the right-hand side, on the east side, and off to the races. And you're thinking, this is going to be easy. Next thing you know, Tech's turning it over, and all of a sudden, North Texas wins. And I'm like, this sucks. It's not good. I've seen them. Seen it happen before. I feel like we're missing something. I got to go back to my notes and see if we missed something. We got like 5 more minutes. Hey, Collier, give me some good topics. Overrated, underrated. We did that. Transfer portal. Did that. Comebacks. Never play a team where you got nothing to gain. I guess we pretty much kind of got into everything that I wanted to get to going through the week. You just never know. It gets busy around here. Randy, most of the Blue Bloods have classic uniforms that haven't changed since the Great Depression. You go nuts if their marketing department changed them or made their helmet with logo 3D. Yeah. And I get it when people say, well, Tech doesn't have a, quote, traditional uniform. You don't have necessarily a, quote, traditional uniform, end quote. You do have a, quote, traditional look, end quote. And that is the black helmet, for the most part, the real double T, a scarlet top, and white pants, for the most part. Now, how that was interwoven over the years, it was different at different times. Chris, I remember when Perman switched to a black helmet for a few years. That coach didn't last long. Oh, God, I don't even remember the coach's name. What were you thinking? What are you doing? Yeah. It's just. And I've always been a believer, welcome to uniform talk, that when I take the uniform off the table as far as what we're going to wear, it's one less thing for the players to have to worry about. You don't think about it. It's a uniform. You go to work, you put on a uniform, work clothes, and you tell them these are our work clothes. And this is what we wear when we work at home. And we go away. This is what we wear when we go to work. And you take pride in your work clothes. If the only way I can get a player to come to my place is fashion, I really don't think I'm going to win with that player. What's that? Hello? Boulder, Colorado on the phone? What's that, Boulder? Is that what? Okay. Let's see. Glenn, just get the uni in the end zone. Collier said on radio that Tech wants everyone to wear white because they think the season is over and they want fans to surrender too. Man, that's harsh. Are you on the radio, Collier? Are you seeing another radio show? Do I not know about this? When you take the uniform off, you keep that uniform on. I'm sure that's a reference to something, and I'm not going to get it. Hold on, you're on the radio too? My God, how many jobs do you have? It's not on the radio today, from everything I remember, anyways. Said David Collier. who may or may not be doing a radio show. Couple more minutes, get in. Questions, comments, thoughts, things on your mind, whatever it could be. Tomorrow, hit the website early, theraiderland.com. You tell us the most Texan thing you have done. We'll hit you tomorrow live, 6:30. That's right. I'm out of the high school football realm now. I can hang out on Friday nights for a little bit. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. Being back on Friday night, first time in like 8 years that we're doing Friday night shows. So that's good. But tomorrow on the website, theraiderland.com, we want you to do that. We'll have some other stuff for you as well. Last chance. Get in. Thoughts, comments, questions. Whatever it may be. Look at this. I got a lot of text messages coming in. That's not good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're still there. I apologize. It was your last chance to get in. I gave you the full show tonight. I don't know what more you want from me, you animals. Had fun, enjoyed it. Go to the website, share this, put it on your Facebook page or Twitter page from theraiderland.com. And if you're not following us on Twitter, please do so at Ryan Hyatt Media. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do it. Don't cost nothing. Ryan Hyatt's Raiderland on YouTube. Grow it, and that just makes it more fun for everybody. All right? We'll see you tomorrow.